Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm Sean Anderson, Most Valuable Podcast, and today we're doing NHL playoff previews. We got the Ottawa Senators taking on the Boston Bruins, and the Ottawa Carlsons. Obviously, they have been, obviously they missed the playoffs last year, but they're taking on a team that they've beaten 4 times in the regular season, so they should have all the confidence in the world going up against the Bruins. You look at this team, though, and their bottom half in special teams, or bottom 20 in special teams, they have lackluster goal scoring. So will they have enough to overcome the Bruins, who have a lot of experience? You look at the Bruins, they're back after 2 bad years of hockey, but you still have that core of Krejci, Bergeron, Chara, Marchand. I mean, you have all of these guys coming back, and you have that, and Tuukka Rask as well. You have all of these players that have been to the Stanley Cup before, that have playoff experience. So will that be enough to get them over the hump against the Senators? You look at the Senators, the biggest key for them is going to be their power play. Going up to the #1 PK in all of the NHL. They have the 23rd best power play in the NHL, or really the 7th worst power play in the NHL. It sounds like suicide right there, because you look at Ottawa, they don't have that offensive power on the power play. Obviously, Carlson's going to need to step up. Turris is going to need to step up. You're going to need these players to step up and find any holes that you can in this Boston PK, because really, when you have that man advantage, you need to take care of that in the playoffs. That's where you're really going to win games here, and Ottawa needs to step up because, again, the #1 PK that really makes Boston fans have a lot of confidence here, and Boston itself have a lot of confidence, because if you're able to let them kill 85% of the penalties, they're most likely going to end up winning this series. And then for Boston, it's easy. It's Tuukka Rask. I mean, he's been a guy that's been able to will you guys deep into playoff runs. He took over Tim Thomas after they won the Stanley Cup, and he's done a fantastic job. And now they have their feet set. They've gotten off Claude Julien, and they've really been able to find a groove here. And really, if they're able to get to Craig Anderson and they have the veteran experience, I think that Boston will be able to win this one. I'm taking Boston in 7. I think Ottawa's a good team, but I think Boston, with their experience, and they have the ability to score in bunches with Marchand. You obviously have a great defender in Chara. I know he's lost a step a little bit, but you still have the leadership of Bergeron and Krejci, and I think Rask is going to be the biggest key as well. I think Rask is going to end up winning them a couple games. I think they'll win this one in 7. But these are just my opinions, so tell me who you think is going to win this series down below. Also, don't forget to like this video, and also don't forget to check out patreon.com if you want to support us in a different way. But most of all, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our other NHL playoff preview videos and the other content we put out. But I'm Sean Anderson, and we'll see you next time.